Alrighty, everybody. Minister Brother Derek here. I just want to do this real quick. It's 4:39, so let's go ahead and get it. Let's just go ahead and get this. I'm going to drop it for you. Stop, look, and listen. Please stop resisting. It's a new day. Let's try a new way. Jesus put an offer on the table, and everyone out there is now able to come home with God in your heart. You're never alone if you believe me. You don't need that weed. Give Jesus a hug and put down those drugs. The victory over death is already won. So why are you picking up that gun? If your spirit is activated, now think. Why do you need that alcoholic drink? Because the devil tells you. He rules you. He fools you. But the minister is here to school you. I'm here to preach. I'm here to teach. And it's you I'm trying to reach through this song that I compose. When Jesus comes back, only God knows. Are you ready or are you sitting heavy? Are you ready or are you sitting heavy? You won't be if you follow me. Alright, come on with it now. Oh God, what can I say about thee? You still love us sinners and you offer your grace for free. I'm not worthy, but you still search me out of a life of sin. And with Jesus' help, I know I can win. I love serving my Lord. He opens the door to a relationship with God. This is the only way in. In the name of Jesus, I always pray and I lay myself as a footstool for the lost demons. I know that for me. It's not true to be a believer, but I'm not with my soul in the hands of the deceiver, a wicked devil who brings up inward trouble. I put my desires on ice and long for reaching paradise. A day with no pain, no stress. You gave me the way, and now I'm blessed. You can test me, let the devil stress me. But baby, hell is one place I don't want to see. So stop, look, and listen. Please stop resisting. It's a new day. Let's try a new way. Are you ready or are you sent heavy? Stop, look, and listen. Please stop resisting. It's a new day. Let's try a new way. Minister, Brother Derek. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Peace, everyone. This is Minister Brother Derek. I'm coming at y'all real. And that's what I do. It's really hard to be a Christian in 2020. Yes, it is. Everybody seems to have a double stamp on it. And we don't get no respect in the world. We are considered weak. We are considered soft. We are considered dumb for believing in the book. But yet, these people have no moral. And you see what the world is going through. We get no credit. So, this is for those who are hanging, who are remaining, who are singing on the Jesus. Let's get it. Every day I dance before the Lord. So I take the next to Jesus like an extension cord. I walk upon the Christ as long as my name is in the book of life. Let my light shine. Let it broadcast worldwide. I let Jesus be my guide. And if he lets me live another day, I'll continue to come to the people and say, stop being selfish, stop sinning, come to God and start winning. I roll with the Lord who is in control. Heaven is my goal, this earth is a first level. I help my fellow man deal with the devil. He's a liar, he's a fraud. His desire is to keep me away from my God. The most people I come off as righteous, but if tempted, I might just do a few of the things that God can't stand. He frowns on every day. I've been reborn, I've been hit with many opportunities. I cannot remain in unity with the Holy Father. Sometimes I wonder, is it worth the Father? I've remained devout, but it feels like I'm missing out. Most of the people that I meet who lie, steal, and cheat seem content, while Christians like me, our time is spent struggling. It should be the other way around. I'm not complaining, but how can you tell someone who's living it up to give it up when they're posting high? Doing right is a headache. There's got to be a better road to take. You know, a middle ground between Jesus and Satan. I know who to follow me. I'm not debating for what I'm waiting for. Satan is winning the battle, but God is winning the war. Every day I dance before the Lord, so I say connect to Jesus peace like an extension cord. I walk around the stripes as long as my name is in the book of life. So let the light shine, let it broadcast worldwide. I let Jesus be my guide, and if he lets me live another day, I'll continue to come to the people today. Stop being selfish, stop saying that, up to God, and start winning. I roll with the Lord, is in control. In the heaven is my goal, this earth is the first level. I help my fellow man deal with the devil. He's a liar, he's a fraud, his desire is to keep me away from my God. It's a struggle every day to stay on course. I'm behind the enemy line, so I use the word of God as my force, my resource. Becoming immune to the negativity that surrounds me. The devil has a bounty on my head. Sometimes I dread coming outdoors. I feel like I've been drafted for war. But it's okay, the devil can play his mind game, but he can't hurt me where it counts. That's spiritually. He tries to distract me physically, financially, but these things don't mean jack to me. I turn my back to me. It's not easy. It's in man, things could be greedy. So I always want what we can't have. A material thing is nothing to me. Hey, don't make me laugh. A beautiful event, what the difference is all show. Cause both of these things will take me where I got to go. But if I cheat or steal, then I lose my protection. For a house, for election, you'll be under the direction of a sick demon. Gold is the home my soul, no thanks. I roll with the Lord who is in control. Every day I dance before the Lord, so I stay connected to Him like an extension cord. I welcome all the stripes as long as my name is in the book of life. Let my light shine, let it broadcast worldwide. I let Jesus be my God, and if He lets me live another day, I continue to come to the people and say, stop being selfish, stop sinning. Come to God and start winning. Minister Brother Derek, let's get it. Welcome to the Minister Brother Derek Show, and I am Minister Brother Derek. I just want to say that I love Jesus, and that's the title of this song.
I love you, Jesus.
We'll follow you wherever you lead us.
I love you, Jesus.
I love you, Jesus. Don't let the devil deceive us.
I love you, Jesus.
Can't get enough.
Hey.
I love my Jesus. But people say to keep it real. But here's the deal. If you're not saved, you're
I love you, Jesus.
Again, your future is in doubt. Your body wasn't made to last.
I love you, Jesus.
Your flesh will rot, but your light will not.
I love
you
you, Jesus.
Forever, so you better realize that you need God, or you will be.
I love you, Jesus.
That never goes out. The pits of hell. But
I love you, Jesus.
Not for a moment of peace. The agony and cry.
I love you,
Jesus. Someone in the background singing, burn, baby, burn. This isn't normal.
I love
burn,
you,
baby,
Jesus.
Burn. No. But seriously though, this will happen. If Jesus comes back,
I love you, Jesus.
No one knows the time of day. But if you follow the word, it won't matter.
I love you, Jesus. Hey, Papa D.
So in this realm, I show no fear.
I love you, Jesus.
Make me a martyr. Give me a head start. Put me on the fast track. Keep stacking. Keep on shacking up. But get caught napping.
I love you, Jesus.
And I just want to say,
I love you, Jesus.
Follow you wherever you lead us.
I love you, Jesus.
I love you, Jesus. Don't let that devil deceive us.
I love you, Jesus.
If you think that witnessing to your neighbors is weird, think of foreign country with statues of idols.
I love you, Jesus.
Don't know God, only mythical characters like the Alabama.
I love you, Jesus.
Most Americans believe in one God, one superior being. Christians
I
should be
love
born of
you,
souls by the millions,
Jesus.
but we spend our time fulfilling the desires of our flesh. We won't give Jesus our best effort, but we ask for blessings that we don't deserve. And you wonder why our prayers are not heard. In church, you put down those you really admire. You know you have a desire to make that easy money, drive the fancy car.
I love you, Jesus.
Bars or clubs. Deep down, your spirit isn't for God or His ways. So why should anybody listen to a darn thing you say?
I love you, Jesus.
Follow you wherever you lead us.
I love you, Jesus.
I love you, Jesus. Don't let the devil deceive us.
I love you, Jesus.
I love you, Jesus. We'll follow you wherever you lead us.
I love you, Jesus.
Let the Holy Spirit feed us. And one more time. I love you, Jesus. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's get to the Bible study. The minister, Brother Derek Show. Let's get it.
All right. Well, this ain't a Bible study. This is a mini sermon. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the show. Y'all can see I'm still banged up from the accident, but we here. And that's the key. We here. If that was the best shot the devil could throw at me, guess what? I'm still here. And still got a smile on my face. And ain't nothing stopped. And we've been on the bike for 2 rides, and I'm going to show you after the sermon. We're going to show you in the daytime, and then we're going to show you at night. You tell me, do you prefer daytime rides or you prefer nighttime rides? Because we actually got similar routes, but one's during the day and one is at night. But our topic today is I'm going to continue with what I was talking about last night. Because we did a mini sermon last night for those of y'all that watched the mobile live. Actually, we came in the house and I went on the balcony and we sat out there for about an hour and a half. We definitely pissed somebody off because guess what? It rained most of the day. And guess what? The lights didn't get no sun today. They've gone out already. So we're not going to be sitting out there enjoying the lights tonight. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain the next day. So as we see, stuff gets taken away. And you get used to it because the sun will be out again. But we won't be going out there and enjoying no lights tonight. That was taken away from us. This is what our topic is about today. How did you stand up to attacks by the devil and his demons? Are we physically able to withstand the attacks? Are we built to go to war with the devil and his angels? Because the thing is, the issue is between the devil and God, and Jesus and us are caught in the middle. The battle is between those two. Because whether you want to admit it or not, the devil is one of the sons of God. The devil is one of the sons of God that went rogue. So they try to make you think that he's this evil red dragon with horns. Let me tell you something. The devil is a beautiful man. His insides are what's evil. The devil was prettier than any human being on this earth. He's one of God's early creations. Remember, God created Jesus. God created the devil. God created the angels. Jesus did all the work on earth, making the earth, making us. Jesus did the work. But God created those beings. So don't think that the devil was just some fake thing out there. He's not. I've told y'all that I believe that the devil was supposed to train us up. But instead, he wanted the glory. He didn't want to humble himself. He didn't want to be under our foot. He wanted us to be under him. He likes to think that he's equal to God, when in reality, he's a puppet. This is what you got to understand. The devil is a puppet. See, I don't agree with what God doing, but I understand it. God is using him as a measuring stick to see which one of us should make it. Because God's going to redo everything. But instead of the devil leading us, Jesus will lead us. The devil's being used to weed out the weak, to weed out the evil people. See, somebody can be nice when you first meet them. I don't care if I got nobody in the chat. I'm still going to do my show. So, Doug Murray, either join the show and join the chat or keep moving. I do this because I enjoy it. I do this because I hope that by bringing y'all the truth, he gone already. I hope by bringing y'all the truth, maybe it'll help me make it and see my little girl again. That's why I do it. I'm not doing it for no money. I'm not doing it for no fame. I hope to see my little girl again. And if I don't get my act together, it ain't gonna happen. If I keep letting the devil beat me up, he gonna keep me from going like he gonna keep y'all from going. I'm trying to save us. Make fun of me all you want, but you can't make fun of what I say. I'm banged up and cut up, and I'm still here. Look how I'm bruised up. I'm still here with a smile on my face, and I still got the glow. The devil can't beat me. He can keep all this stuff down here. I can't take none of it with me to the next level. You can't take no car house with you. But you go ahead and keep listening to that voice in your head. Because that's what our topic is about today. The voice in your head. I started it last night, and I'm going to finish it today. We're going to finish it today. You're saying my truth, not the truth. Would you like the link? Because we can go. We can do battle now. I ain't forgot how to roast. If that's what you want, you want to come get your butt kicked, come on. There's the link right now. You want to come get to work, come get to work. I will beat you down. Now that we've seen, because see, Doug has a voice. You said we got a sniper deleting comments. I might know who that is, but I can't do nothing about it right now. I hope that person ain't that petty. But Let's stick to the truth here. See, we know that Doug is under the influence. He's under the influence of the devil and his demons. Because they told him to say that. He didn't say not one thing that I said was wrong, but he said I wasn't telling you the truth. Well, why am I not telling you the truth? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Hello?
Yes.
All right, now, so what's your problem?
I don't have no problem.
Well, you said that I'm not telling the truth, so where am I lying at?
You're not telling the truth.
Well, tell me why I'm not telling the truth.
Because look at you.
What do you mean, look at me? What does how I look got to do with the knowledge coming out of me? I'm listening.
Because you look funny.
What they got to do with anything? we talking about the knowledge. Tell me what I've said. Break it down to everybody and tell them why I'm wrong. Don't tell them how I look. Tell them why I'm wrong.
What knowledge?
Because I just told you, ain't nobody sexier than the devil, but I don't want to follow his punk behind.
Who said the devil exists? How do you know the devil's real? Have you met him?
I know the devil's real because I feel him. And I see him in people that's under the influence. I can almost look at somebody's eyes.
What did he look like?
And look, he looked just like us. Why don't you understand? He ain't got and all that. He looked just like us. Except for one thing. He got a problem.
So do the devil have a YouTube channel?
No, but he got plenty of demons that do.
Like who?
Human demons. I'm not gonna call no names out. You trying to get me into a war.
Man, the devil don't exist. When you die, you die.
Well, explain it then. I'll listen.
When you die, you die. That's it. There's nothing else.
You gotta give us more than that.
There's no proof that there's heaven or hell. So show me the proof. And nobody has no proof.
Show me the proof it ain't.
Well, show me the proof it is. I'm listening.
So let me ask you this. Do you believe it's a God?
I think when you die, that's it.
I'm asking you, do you believe there's a God?
No, I don't.
Well, who made us?
Science.
Explain how science made us.
I mean, I can't explain that.
Well, you on this show to talk to it. Tell us how science made us.
I can go we can go tit for tat all day.
But you're right. We can't go tit for tat, but I'm trying to get some information out of you. Because explain to me, if we were just boom made by science, how come we the only mammals that have free will? How come we the only mammals that can say, hey, I don't want to do that?
Because we're the smartest.
If somebody, but they say a monkey is just as smart as we is. They say a dolphin is just as smart as we is. But they still do the same thing that Mother Nature tell them to do. So somebody had to make a differentiation somewhere.
We're the smartest. The monkeys ain't smarter than us or dolphins.
Well, you just said science. Science says that they can be just as intelligent.
In certain circumstances, I don't know.
But they don't have the will. They don't have the free will, and they don't have the knowledge of right and wrong that we have. They just do what they do.
We ain't got total free will. We got laws.
You can raise a lion, a tiger, a bear from a little cub and feed it with a bottle and make it part of your family. But it get pissed with you, it's gonna kill you.
Yep.
Because it doesn't have. It just know, hey, I want to kill you because that's all it know. That's all it know. But we have the difference to say, hey, this person feeding me. If I do this, I might not get fed no more, and I might die.
So that's because of God.
We the only beings that know that. Why is that? How is that possible?
So that's because of God. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah.
So Jesus exists.
Yep.
Oh God, really? So you
Yeah, I
think
believe.
so? Jesus died for us. That's what you're saying?
Yes, he did.
Okay. So why he ain't coming back yet?
It ain't time yet.
After all this craziness in this
If,
world,
if
ain't
he
time yet.
came back right now, man, so many of us wouldn't go. I'm being honest with you. If he came back right now, only 10% of us will go. I'm being broad with that estimate. Only 10% of us.
10%. Why is that? Because we don't follow the 10 Commandments.
Because we under the influence of our own sinful desires, and we under the influence of the devil and his demons.
So why don't God just destroy the devil?
Because the devil being used
Okay.
the same way that Judas was used.
Okay.
The same way that the Pharaoh in Egypt was used.
Okay.
The same way that Moses was used. The
So
same way that Noah was used.
what you think about other religions?
Other religions like what?
Just it's anything Islamic.
Well, you
Like
can't say Islam because in the Quran it said that the Bible is true. So you can't say Quran. That's already done. We already know that the Mormons,
what about the Mormons?
that guy was a fake. We already know that guy made that stuff up.
What about Buddha?
I don't know nothing about Buddha, so I can't comment on him.
Okay.
I don't follow Buddha.
Oh, you don't.
No, so I would sound stupid to talk about something I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay. So you trying to say that the Quran is telling you to praise to the Bible? Listen to the Bible too?
Go read the front of the Quran. It mentions the Bible. Everybody knows that Allah was a Christian student before he went down to Africa. We also know, and I've shown on my shows, that the Quran was actually burned and rewritten
So Allah is
500 years after Jesus.
so Allah is a
So,
person. Allah
so
is not God.
the religion that they following is not even the religion of Allah.
What's the
We
religion?
know that.
What's the religion of? So you trying to tell me Allah was a person?
Am I saying the right name? Who was the guy that started the Islamic religion in the beginning? What was his name?
I don't know.
I don't know his name either, but I do know. But I studied it. We studied it for a minute, but we didn't stay there long. But I studied it, and I found out that the guy that came down, he was a Christian student. He came down to Africa and started his own religion, and that became Islam. So the starter of Islam was actually a Christian student. And after he died, somebody came along and they burnt his Quran and made a new one. So the Quran they're using right now is not even the original Quran.
So you trying to tell me that Muhammad is not a real person?
That's the name Muhammad. I'm sorry. Muhammad was a real person.
Oh, so that's what you talking about, Muhammad. Okay.
Yeah. Muhammad was a real person. He was a Christian student. And he came down to Africa and he started his own religion.
And what year this supposed to happen?
The video is up if you want to look it up.
What's the name of the video?
I don't remember.
Come on, man.
I got over 2,000 videos, man. But remember every video?
Man, come on, brother Derek.
I probably got more than 2,000 videos over 25 channels.
Man, you supposed to be on point.
You asked me about a religion that I don't follow. I'm not an expert in that religion. Why don't you ask somebody that's an expert in it? I don't focus on that. I'm focusing on the religion I know. The religion I know is Christianity.
What about I'm on the religion of YouTube.
Well, I ain't following religion on YouTube because it's a lot of demonic presences on YouTube, and I don't want to be under the influence of them.
No, it's not.
It is a lot of demonic influences.
It's more demonic. It's more demonic people in real life than YouTube. Stop it.
If somebody come on YouTube and do something positive, they might get 20 views. Somebody come on YouTube and do something negative, they'll get 1,000 plus.
So you trying to say if you come in here and be negative tomorrow, you're gonna get 1,000 views?
I got videos of me being negative where I got 6,000 views. What's your point?
Oh, what was you doing?
You want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I would talk about Tommy Sotomayor.
Oh, Crispy. Okay. I know Crispy. You missed Tommy on YouTube?
No, I don't miss him.
I think it's a stunt. I think he's just doing it so when he come back and get more followers.
We not here to talk about Tommy. I'm here to try to enlighten people on religion.
Okay. Well, that's all I got to say, man. You told me to come up and I came up.
And I appreciate you having the courage to come up. A lot of people don't have the courage to come up. I respect that.
Yes, sir. You have a good evening.
All right, same to you, buddy.
And unblock me, please.
Can am I able to do that from StreamYards?
Oh, I don't know. Your mod should be able to do it.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm on the phone right here. Let me see if I can find you. I don't know. Alrighty, I'm here. It says go to channel, pin message, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel. Which one?
Doug Murray.
Huh?
Oh, you talking? I thought you was talking to me.
I am talking to you. I got the settings right here on the phone. I'm trying to.
Oh, you go to block it should say block contacts or block users.
It says go to channel, pin message, report, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel.
You should be able to click on your icon, photo, and it goes to block users.
All right. No, the same thing popped up. Go to channel, pin message, report.
Chun Li said I'm not blocked.
Okay.
Oh, I remember Chun Li. I ain't seen her in a long time.
Well, like I say, I appreciate you, having the courage to come up. A lot of people just make funny jokes and step off.
I was gonna do that, but I said I'm gonna talk to the brother.
Well, I appreciate that because a lot of people don't have the courage.
I stay away from the neck bones, okay?
Papa D says Muhammad was a pedophile. Yeah, I ain't going that far.
Stop eating neck bones with no forks.
I don't eat neck bones.
With the ham hocks.
Now, see, we were having a nice conversation. Why you had to throw something silly in there? We were having a nice conversation. You had to come in here with something silly. You have a good one. Peace. All right. Let's get back to our topic. Like I told you, us humans, we're different than any other being. And that's including the angels. That's including the cherubim, all the beasts in heaven. We the only ones that got our own brain. We ain't built to do something. We have a choice. Bees make honey. When they feel scared, they sting. That's all they do. You don't see no bee read no newspaper. Ants, they work. That's what they do. They don't have the sense to say, hey, let's build our own. They make their own by taking from other places. That's what they built to do. They're not creators. We can create. That's what makes us special. That also works in conjunction with our free will. Because if prompted, we can use our ability to create to help people or to hurt people. A lot of the times, we use it to hurt people. Why do we do that? Most of the time, the people that do that are under the influence of the demon. Because let's be honest, it's more fun to do dirt than it is to do good. Be honest. It's more fun. When you hear about somebody getting an essay and they won an award, or somebody got straight A's, or somebody doing something positive, man, who cares? It's a fight. Where? Let's go see. Look at that. That basketball player just got hit with child support. That football player, that college football player just got charged with rape. Give me the paper, let me see. We run to it. We like drama. When things go well, we consider it boring. I can make a video talking about something good and positive when nobody look at it. I put a video up about somebody getting killed, by somebody calling somebody's name, by somebody talking about, y'all right there. Yeah. I saw it. Let me tell you, I told you. I've been telling you for a long time. I knew it was coming. The devil knows what we like. We say that we want everything to be good. No, we don't. We know we don't. If you're in a class with somebody and y'all best friends, and you come out of school, and one person go to college, I hate thinking y'all that because you're going to college. They're on nerd. Call them nerd, schoolboy. Tell everybody in the neighborhood they're wuss. He come out, get a good job, got a nice sports car, got a nice condo. You still living with your mama, but you'll sit out there on mama's porch, rocking with the half dead, just hanging with you. They ain't doing nothing either. Yeah, he think he all that. He come around here and punch him in his mouth. He think he all that. I'm gonna break in his house and take what he got. He think he all that. I'm gonna steal his car. Why can't you get your own? He was in the same class you was. Went to the same school you did. Why couldn't you go out there and do what he doing? But instead of trying to meet him and then go above him and then talk mess, you below him and you trying to bring him down to you. You ain't trying to get up to him. You're trying to bring him down to you. It ain't just men. Women do it too. Yeah, she thinks she all that. Yeah, she got good hair. I'm going to go snatch it out. Look at her going running every day. Look at her. Oh, I'll go break her legs. I bet she can't run then. I'll break her legs. I'm going to go cripple her. Then she can sit around like I'm sitting around. We can sit around and do nothing. And then you can't ask me why I'm not achieving, but she ain't doing nothing either. She laid up, I'm laid up. Isn't that what we do? The devil understands this. He understands it. How do we stand up to that? Papa D says insecurity, women are professional at it. Well, let's stick on the topic of women. How come when a man tell you he done with you, he don't want to fool with you no more? Why you go try and make him lose his job? Why you go slash his tires? Why you bust the windows out of his car? The car ain't done nothing to you. Why you go bust his windows? When that don't work, then you go threatening and beat up the new girlfriend. Who's telling you to do that? Remember last sermon we talked about Temptation is opportunity that's taken when you leave the back door open. Some of our back doors are so open you can get sucked back through them. Because out of here you say, hey, that don't bother me. But then we look at you and you show us it do bother you. When somebody say, how come your sister is doing so well and you out here struggling? How come your sister got a husband and kids and they doing fine in school? And you got 5 bastards by 5 different men and none of them taking care of the children? But she'll sit there, sitting there with your little joint in your hand and they're going fake B in the other hand talking about, she thinks she all that. Think she all that. You ain't doing nothing. Huh, I'm better than her. Yeah. What are you doing, JoJo? Saw you children when I was born. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. She thinks she all that because she got that nice house. Yeah. And we in the shelter. Take me another hit here. Give me another drink here. Instead of trying to be better than somebody, you want to bring them down to your level. And when somebody asks you to do better, you look at somebody doing worse than you and saying, hey, they need more help than I do. Why are you bothering me? You pass the buck. But you quick to jump on somebody else. I just find it so strange when I see these people on social media that's jumping all over people when they get exposed. You find out the same stuff they would talk about somebody else they was doing. But they don't want you to know that. That's why they picking on everybody else to keep you busy, so you don't look at them. But they get doxxed. And when you do, you go, damn. She calling all the women fat and she's 400 pounds. What the hell? She always calling somebody crippled and she in the wheelchair. What the hell? Talk about somebody not taking care of that one kid. She got 5 of them she ain't taking care of. What the hell? If I'm lying, somebody tell me I'm lying. We don't want nobody to look at our dirt, but we want to be in everybody else's dirt. You can't wait for somebody to come up with some dirt on somebody. I knew it. I knew they were doing something. There's a reason why they got that stuff. See, I don't have it because I don't do nothing dirty. No, you don't have it because you don't try. That's why you don't have it. You don't have anything because you don't try. You're coasting through life. And you're letting the demons in your head, that voice, tell you. As long as you listening to that voice, you ain't going to never be happy. Because it's not for you. Remember, we're caught in the middle in the battle. And somebody asked me earlier, why is the devil allowed to do what he do? Number one, the devil was a child of God. One of his first. Would you be quick to kill your child? 1. 2. The devil already ruined paradise for us. Jesus is going to come back and fix it. So the devil's being allowed. The devil has every opportunity to go to God and say, I'm sorry, Father. Take me back. Reinstate me. but he won't do it. The opportunity's there, but he won't do it. God tried to work around his evil son. Even to the point of causing a flood and killing most of the people of the planet. It didn't work. Within 3 generations of Noah dying, the earth was right back the way it was. Why? Because people would rather follow their evil desires with the hints from the devil than do right. And them right. It didn't take but 3 generations. I can tell you right now, let's take Boston, New York, Detroit. If you cleaned out every mobster, every drug dealer, every gangbanger, I guarantee you, within 3 generations, it'd be back the way it was. The Bible says, it's in Revelations, you want to go read it for yourself. The people that make it, Jesus is going to come and teach them for 1,000 years. The devil will be locked up for 1,000 years. 1,000 years. The devil going to come back in a short time and convert all of them enough for it to be another war. So even they're going to have Jesus with them for 1,000 years. A third of them still going to go run with the devil. Why? Because human beings are human beings. We always going to be envious of something. We always going to be jealous of something. We not never satisfied. No matter how much we get, we never satisfied. And somebody can hand the world to you. You ain't satisfied. You want to always have more than the next person. You want to always have more. You know, we were doing a show on the disasters last year, I believe. And we were talking about, why do people stay in places where they have all these disasters at? Well, when the colonies were being created, people were snatching land for themselves. They didn't earn it. They didn't pay for it. They were just taking it. Killing Indians, whatever. They just took the land. It might not be the best land to live in, but it was free. They came in there and took it. Then they come find out they got tornadoes or floods or hurricanes. Most people with sense will say, this ain't a good place to live. But no, God done it. I'm not going to pay to go live somewhere else. My family got this for free. And they stay there. And then they on TV wanting you to feel sorry for them. It's like, why are you still there? God created a place for you to live. But you didn't stay there. You got put out of it. But we got the choice of where we live. I know as a black man, I don't want to go down south. Especially Mississippi. Sure don't want to be in Cobb County, Georgia. Sure don't want to be in some parts of Texas. You couldn't pay me to live there. But some people live there. They look like me. And then when you find out they're hanging from the tree, they being drug and chains down the dirt road. They getting hacked up. Why do you stay? When the driver showed us that prison in Mississippi where they were living in 2 feet of water, nasty, dirty, infected water. They were staying in water. The food they were given was nothing. And they were given one little piece of orange or one little cut of peach. That was their dessert. But these men get out of there and talk about how they ran the place and try to get these young kids to think it's okay to go up in there. And they turn around and be right back in there within a year or less. Some of the recidivism is 6 months. That means the same thing that got you locked up, you came out and did it. How could somebody do 5 years for selling drugs and come out and let somebody tell them, hey, I spot you a key, get you started, come on back? Be like, I just got out. Well, ain't nobody gonna hire you because you got a record. Well, if you get caught again, nobody really gonna hire you. You might have to work Mickey D's or Burger King till you can find something decent. Might have to work at a warehouse. But you can find a job. But you get locked up 3, 4, 5 times. Who the heck gonna want to hire you? Just for the fact that they expect you to get locked up. I don't want to hire you and train you and then you get locked up. You wasting my time. Why would I want to invest in you? But they don't think of that. All they thinking about is the fast women, the fast money, getting the jewelry, getting the car. You know there was a drug dealer that shot his sister and killed her because he got locked up and they were going to impound his car and she took it. He got out and was like, where my car at? She said, I got it. Normally, the feds take whatever they got. But the sister was able to get the car and she was using it for her family. And he told her, I want the car back. She said, what I'm going to drive in? You've been locked up for 5 years. Why you even want this car? I put 5 years on it. Okay, Papa D. Shouldn't you want to get something more current? He got mad and blew her head off. His own sister. Who told him to do that? Why was it such a big deal to get that one car back? That you would kill your sister. Leave your nieces and nephews without a mother for a hunk of 10. And it wasn't no Mercedes. It wasn't no Beamer. It wasn't no Lamborghini. It wasn't no Maserati. I think it was a daggone Honda. You would have to have a voice in your head telling you it's okay to kill your own sister for a car. Crazy. I remember the video that we showed a couple years ago. I think it was at a Walmart. And it was 2 best friends. And one of them came up in the Walmart and shot his friend. And he was being booked. He turned around to the camera and told his best friend's father, yeah, I killed the MF. I do it again. Who told him to say that? Because when it's time to be sentenced, you know they're going to play that. When he got sentenced, you know the prosecutors played that. You know he didn't get no parole, no nothing. He got the full maximum they can give him. But who told him to say something so stupid? And why did he listen? You're going to hear that voice in your head. But why do you listen to it? That's the question. Why is it so much easier to do what the devil wants you to do than it is to do what Jesus and God asked you to do? Why is it so much hard? Why is it so hard? Is it because it's not no fun? Is it because you don't stand out? You do stand out. This is the biggest trick that the devil has presented to you, making you think that if you are goody two shoes, that you're boring, that nobody will like you, nobody will be around you. That's the biggest lie ever. Because I can tell you firsthand, you don't know how many people came up to me and said, you know, everybody talk about you, but I look up to you. I want to be like you. You want to be like me? Yeah, because you're stable. I've never been stable in my life. You stable. You got a car, you got a nice place, you wear nice clothes, you wear jewelry. I see you pull up every week with a different girl in your car, and you ain't selling drugs, you ain't doing nothing wrong. I want to be you. I want to be you. When you watch these movies and you see these guys making all that money off the drugs, that's not real life. They actually make 500 a week, sometimes 600 a week off the drug. The average drug dealer, not the big one, the big wigs, but the average ones. The same way the head surgeon might make $150,000 a year at a hospital, and the doctors might make 50. You can't get a job and make $500 a week, and I had to look over your shoulder and worry about getting shot, worry about getting robbed, worry about the police or the FBI rolling up on you. You can't earn $500 a week. You had to risk your life. Well, you know, it's easy to just stand on the corner. If I want to make it, I have to get a job. I have to go to school or learn a trade. It's just easy to stand on the corner. It's easy to just rob people. It's easy to just break in people's houses. Not many people can retire taking the easy route. They usually wind up broke, playing checkers in the park. But see, these kids, they don't expect to make it to 30. They ain't thinking about retirement because they know they either going to be locked up or they're going to be shot. That's why they have the kids early. So they can leave a mark on the world. I don't know who's supposed to raise them because they ain't raising them because they either dead or in jail. Did jail or on the run? What's the purpose of you leaving kids if you don't have no influence on them? I'm just asking the question. Somebody else got to raise them. You ain't raising them. I found this article I wanted to share with y'all. Let me see if I can pull it up. I pulled this up right before I came online. I hope it's good because I ain't read it. Can y'all see this on y'all screen? Hold on, let me see. Satan's 10 strategies against you. Let's take a look. That we would not be outwitted by Satan, for we are not ignorant of his designs. 2 Corinthians 2:11. That we would not be outwitted by Satan, for we are not ignorant of his designs. Paul was talking to the church in Corinthians, and he was telling them, if you hold fast to God, and Jesus is in you, Satan can't do nothing to you. But let's see what they say. One of the most sobering facts about life is that all humans have a supernatural enemy whose aim is to use pain and pleasure to make us blind, stupid, and miserable forever. The Bible calls him the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the world, the accuser. Revelations 12:9-10, the ruler of this world, John 12:31, and the God of this age, 2 Corinthians 4:4. He is our adversary who prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour, 1 Peter 5:8. Yet, in the most appalling and unwitting bondage, the whole world willingly follows the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience. At his most successful, his subjects march obliviously to destruction and take as many with them as they can. All right, so let's stop right here. He prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. The whole world willingly follows the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience. The spirit, hey Marion, the spirit that is now at work in the sons of disobedience. What do they mean, sons of disobedience? Are they talking about the demons or are they talking about us? The sons of disobedience. Doesn't matter. His subjects march obliviously to destruction and take as many people with them as they can. The good warfare, 1 Timothy 1:18, that I wrote about under the title Awaken at War, includes the daily resistance of this enemy, 1 Peter 5:9, James 4:7. The daily refusal to give him an opportunity and the daily stand against his schemes. I want y'all to notice something that's standing out to me as I read this for the first time. The daily refusal, the daily stand. That means the devil and his demons pick on you every day. You don't get no relief. You can't say, well, I beat him today. He's right back at your throat the next day. Let's say you was a drug addict, and you've been clean for 3 weeks. You think the devil and the demons ain't gonna come get you? You know you want to drink. Why don't you go ahead and get? You know you had a little beer. You ain't had nothing in 3 weeks. Go ahead, man. It ain't gonna kill you. Go ahead and take a little drink. They're gonna be coming at you daily, several times a day, hoping that you give them the opportunity to get you to slip. Cause see, every meeting that you can go to and say, hey, I'm 2 weeks clean. I'm 3 weeks clean. I'm a month clean. There's somebody in that meeting that might only be 2 days clean. But they see you, and you are an example that they can do it too. But if you go 3 weeks clean and then you come back next week and I'm 1 day clean, what do you say to the people that were there the week before that's only a week clean now? You tell them it can't be done. And half of them will give up. That's a victory for the devil. Daily refusal. You got to take a daily stand, sometimes 3-4 times a day or more. I can tell you something as simple as, say you got 2 days till you get paid, and you only got enough food for 1 day. You say, well, I'm going to break this food in half, and I'll eat half today, half tomorrow, and then I get paid the next day. I can eat whatever I want. You know those 2 days, they're going to be picking at you. They try to get you to eat that food in 1 day, so you had to go out there and steal for the next day. They'll keep picking at you. That food in there, you know you want it. Why are you depriving yourself? You supposed to be a child of God. He'll make sure you get some food. Why don't you go ahead and knock yourself out? And then the next day you're starving. And then you on the prowl, looking for something to eat. Where can I steal something from? Who can I rob so I can give you something to eat? Because you listen to that voice. It will hammer you day and night. You need to be able to stand up and say, no, I'm going to stay on the right path. I don't care what you say in my head. I don't care what the people around me say. I know you telling them to say something. I'm going to hold fast. Let's keep going. Satan's leash and impending doom. God is sovereign over Satan. The devil does not have a free hand in this world. He is on a leash so that he can do no more than God permits. In effect, he must get permission. I've been telling y'all that for years. As in the case of Simon Peter, where Jesus closes, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has asked to have you, that he may sift you like wheat. So even Jesus told Simon Peter, the man who he made the leader of his church, he told them, Satan has asked to have you. Satan has asked to have you. Why did Satan ask to have him? Because Satan knew that he was going to be the leader of the church. And Satan asked for him. When they were at the final supper, the last supper, and Simon Peter said, I will die for you, Jesus. And Jesus told him, you will deny me 3 times before the rooster crows. On the spot, Simon denied him 3 times. Who told him to deny? I think the devil thought that Jesus was going to take care of Simon himself for denying him 3 times. But Jesus knew, because Jesus can do something that Satan can't do. He can look inside your heart and mind. Satan can't do that. He was able to see him denying me is going to make him stronger. I can make this man the leader of my church because he's already been under the fire. And he's not going to do it again. He's not going to let me down again. The devil didn't see that. The devil saw a chump, somebody that he could work. That's why he asked for him. Does the devil look at you as a chump? Is he going to God and asking for you? Are you having hard times because the devil think you're a pushover? And if he can get you to come down, he can bring down everybody around you. In the case of Job, the Lord said to Satan, behold, Job is in your hand, only spare his life. So evidently, God sees the ongoing role of Satan as essential for his purposes in the world. Since if God willed, Satan will be thrown into the lake of fire now instead of at the end of the age. Wait a minute. Say that again. I think we talked about this earlier, but we'll read this again. So evidently, God sees the ongoing role of Satan as essential for his purposes in the world. Evidently, God sees the ongoing role of Satan. What does he mean, ongoing role? What did I say earlier? Satan is being used as the barometer. He's being used to see who's worthy of moving on and who's worthy of being thrown into the lake of fire. Because God could have been thrown Satan into the lake of fire. But instead, he uses Satan to set Jesus up and to set up the new world that he had planned in the beginning. The devil think he doing something, but in reality, he being used the same way that God made the Pharaoh of Egypt. He showed his power through the Pharaoh's stubbornness. He brought 7 plagues. And we know that God's number is 7. It was the 7th plague, the killing of all the firstborn. That finally made Pharaoh say, all right, you can leave. Take whatever you want. Just get out of here. But then Satan used Pharaoh's wife You got beat by Moses and that phony God. You need and he got him to go out there and he lost half his army in the Dead Sea, listening to his wife, who was listening to Satan. They were used. Why couldn't Judas Iscariot, who was one of the 12 disciples, why couldn't he understand what Jesus meant? Why he couldn't understand the thing that Jesus was saying when he right there being taught him? He wasn't supposed to. The more Jesus preached, the madder he got inside. I'm ready to fight. Come on, you supposed to lead us. We supposed to kick the Romans and the Babylonians and the Hittites. We supposed to kick their butts and take back our land. And you sitting here talking about this holy place and talk about being friends and holding hands and singing Kumbaya and I'm ready to fight. Jesus said himself, I kept all of them alive that you gave me, except for the one that had to be sacrificed. Pharaoh and half his army had to be sacrificed. The devil, after his use, is going to be sacrificed. That's why he's not stronger than you. Because if we sitting here talking about it, he supposed to know the Bible better than anybody. Doesn't he know what's going to happen to him? Yet he still does the job. You know why? Because when he turned on God, he was programmed. He can't switch back. He's no different than the dove. You throw the stick, the dove going to chase it. No different than the bear. You can get a bear some honey. He still might tear you apart. That's what he know to do. But we have the choice. No other being on this earth has a choice but us. We have the choice to ignore the voice in our head. We have the choice to say, hey, I'm not going to join you in destroying everything around me. I'm not going to join you in that lake of fire. I'm going to do what Jesus and God expect of me so that I don't have to go through the pain and torment that you're going to go through. When Jesus come back, the people that's still alive, the people that do what Jesus and God asked, they're going to be taken up. They're not going to deal with the plagues. Something similar to what the Egyptians went through. They had the frogs. They had the water turn to blood. They had the locusts eat their food up. Not the Israelites. They're going to be taken care of. But there were Israelites that wanted to beat Moses up. Hey, you know, every time you do something, they make it harder on us. Why don't you go back to where you was? You murderer. Didn't you kill that Egyptian soldier? Now you coming here to kill us. So you had people within the Israelites that were working against Moses. It's not that Satan's so powerful. It's that we so gullible. Because see, you had people who were in leadership roles. Yes, they were under the Egyptians. Yes, they were under the Egyptians. But they had leadership role among the Israelites. They were afraid that Moses was going to take their leadership roles. Why was Jesus so hard on the elders and the Pharisees and the Sadducees? They saw Jesus as a threat. He was a threat to everything they was teaching. He was a threat to everything they were telling the people. They didn't see Jesus as a bonus. They saw him as a threat. Who told them he was a threat? The things that he taught didn't threaten anybody, but they saw change. People don't like change. The devil knows this. People get settled. They get content. And when you come shake stuff up, people come out swinging. They will really listen to what the devil got to tell them. So evidently, God sees the ongoing role of Satan as essential for his purposes in the world. Since if God willed, Satan will be thrown into the lake of fire now instead of at the end of the age. The devil who had deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire and will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Revelations 20:10. His complete defeat is coming and sure, but not yet. God intends that part of our preparation for heaven be a life of warfare with hell. What? God intends that part of our preparation to be a part of the new world be a life of warfare with hell. He calls it a good warfare and a good fight. It is good not because we might be killed, which we might, but because these firefights refine the gold of our faith in life and death. God is the great general in his warfare. He has given us the walkie-talkie of prayer to call for help. Take the sword of the Spirit, which is the sword of God, praying at all times. He sees behind enemy lines and knows exactly the strategy that will be used against us. He has written them down in a wartime manual so that we would not be outwitted by Satan. The reason we will not be outwitted is that we are not ignorant of his designs. If you need a refresher for what those designs are, here's a summary. May God make you a mighty warrior. May he train your hands for war and your fingers for battle. Satan lies and is the father of lies. When he lies, he speaks according to his own nature, for he is a liar and the father of lies. The first time Satan appears in the Bible in Genesis, the first words on his lips are suspicious of the truth. Did God say you shall not eat of any tree of the garden? And the second words on his lips was subtle falsehood. You will not die. John says that Satan had nothing to do with the truth because there is no truth in him. We are dealing with the essence of falsehood and deception. 2, he blinds the minds of unbelievers. The God of this age has blinded the minds of the unbelievers to keep them from seeing the light of the gospel of the glory of Jesus Christ. So he not only speaks what is false, he hides what is true. He keeps us from seeing the treasure of the gospel. He lets us see facts, even proofs, but not preciousness. 3, he masquerades in costumes of light and righteousness. In 2 Corinthians, Paul says that some people are posing as apostles who are not. He explains it like this: even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. So it's not strange if his servants also disguise themselves as servants of righteousness. In other words, Satan has servants who profess enough truth to join the church and from inside teach what Paul calls doctrines of demons. Jesus said they will be like wolves in sheep's clothing. Matthew 7:15. Acts 20:30 says they will not spare the flock, but will draw people away to destruction. Without God's gift of discernment, our love will be suckered into stupidity. 4. Satan does signs and wonders. In 2 Thessalonians 2:9, the last days are described like this: the coming of the lawless one by the activity of Satan will be with all power and with signs and wonders of the lie. That's my awkward translation. Some translate it with false signs and wonders. But this makes the signs and wonders look unreal. In fact, some people say that Satan can only fake miracles. I doubt it. And even if it's true, his fake is going to be good enough to look real to almost everybody. One reason I doubt that Satan can only fake miracles is that in Matthew, Jesus describes the last days like this: false Christs and false prophets will arise and show great signs and wonders so as to lead astray, if possible, even the elect. There is no hint that these signs and wonders will be tricks. Let your confidence be grounded in something far deeper than any supposed inability of Satan to do signs and wonders. Even real signs and wonders in the service of anti-Christian assertions prove nothing when they are done in the name of Jesus. Lord, Lord, did we not do many mighty works in your name? To which Jesus will reply, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. The problem was not that the signs and wonders weren't real, but they were in the service of sin. See, you got a lot of people that do things for other people, and they claim that they doing it for Jesus and God. They claim they doing it to show how holy they are. But in actuality, they doing it to cover up the sin they doing. Get you to look at this great thing while they doing something in the back. You might be able to fool your friends. You might be able to fool your neighbors. You can't fool Jesus and God. 5. Satan tempts people to sin. This is what he did unsuccessfully to Jesus in the wilderness. He wanted him to abandon the path of suffering and obedience. This is what he did successfully to Judas in the last hours of Jesus' life. And in 2 Corinthians, Paul warns this for all the believers. I am afraid that as a serpent deceived by Eve by his cunning, your thoughts will be led astray from a sincere and pure devotion to Christ. I mentioned Judas Iscariot, and they mentioned it too. I was on the money. All right. 6. Satan plucks the word of God out of people's hearts and chokes faith. Jesus told the parable of the four soils in Mark. In it, the seed of the word of God is sown. Some falls on the path, and birds quickly take it away. He explains in verse 15, Satan immediately comes and takes away the word which was sown in them. Satan snatches the word because he hates faith, which the word produces. Paul expresses his concern for the faith of the Thessalonians like this: I sent to learn about your faith for fear that somehow the tempter had tempted you and our labor will be in vain. Paul knew that Satan's design is to choke off the faith of people who have heard the word of God. Paul knew that Satan's design is to choke off the faith of people who have heard the word of God. 7. Satan causes some sickness and disease. Jesus healed a woman once who was bent over and could not straighten herself. When some criticized him for doing that on the Sabbath, he said, ought not this woman, a daughter of Abraham, who Satan bound for 18 years, be loosed from this bond on the Sabbath day? Luke 13:16. Jesus saw Satan as the one who had caused the disease. So don't think that Satan can't make you sick. In Acts 10:38, Peter described Jesus as one who went about doing good and healing all who were oppressed by the devil. In other words, the devil often oppresses people with illness. This too is one of his designs. But don't make the mistake of saying every sickness is the work of the devil. To be sure, even when a thorn in the flesh is God's designs for our sanctification, It also may be the messenger of Satan, but there are other instances in which the disease is solely attributed to God's design without reference to Satan. It was not that this man sinned or his parents' sins, but the works of God might be displayed in him. Jesus feels no need to bring Satan in as the culprit in his own merciful designs. 8. Satan is a murderer. Jesus said to those who were planning to kill him, you are of your father the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. He was a murderer from the beginning and had nothing to do with the truth. John says, do not be like Cain, who was of the evil one and murdered his brother. Jesus told the blameless church at Smyrna, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison. Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. To put it in the word, Satan is bloodthirsty. Christ came into the world that we might have life and have it abundantly. Satan comes that he might destroy life wherever he can, and in the end, make it eternally miserable. 9. Satan fights against the plans of the missionaries. Paul tells us how his missionary plans were frustrated in 1 Thessalonians 2:17. We endeavored the more eagerly and with great desire to see you face to face because we wanted to come to you. But Satan hindered us. Satan hates evangelism and discipleship, and he will throw every obstacle he can in the way of missionaries and people with a zeal for evangelism. 10. Satan accuses Christians before God. Revelation 12:10 says, I heard a loud voice in heaven saying, now the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God and the authority of his Christ have come. For the accuser of our brothers has been thrown down, who accuses them day and night before our God. Satan's defeat is sure, but his accusations haven't ceased. It is the same with us as it was with Job. Satan says to God about us, they don't really love you. They love your benefits. Stretch out your hand and touch all they have, and they will curse you to your face. Their faith isn't real. Satan accuses us before God as he did Job, but it is a glorious thing that followers of Jesus has an advocate who always lives to make intercession for them. Satan will not win. Those are some of Satan's designs. The path to victory in this warfare is to hold fast to Christ, who has already dealt the decisive blow. 1 John 3:8, the Son of God appeared to destroy the works of the devil. Hebrews 2:14, Christ took on human nature that through death he might destroy him who has the power of death, that is the devil. Colossians 2:15, God disarmed the principalities and powers and made a public example of them, triumphing over them in him. In other words, the decisive blow was struck at Calvary. Mark 3:27, no one can enter a strong man's house and plunder his goods unless he first binds the strong man. Revelations 20:10 says, one day the warfare will be over, the devil will be thrown into the lake of fire and brimstone and will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Resist. James says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. How do we do that? Here's how they did it according to Revelation 12:11. They have conquered him by the blood of the Lamb, Jesus, and by the word of their testimony, for they love not their lives, even unto death. They embraced the triumph of Christ by his blood. They spoke that truth in faith. They did not fear death, and they triumphed. The New Testament highlights prayer as the pervasive account of every battle. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying at all times in the Spirit, with all prayer and supplication. As the close of this age draws near and Satan rages, Jesus calls us to wartime prayer. Watch at all times, praying that you may have the strength to escape all these things that will take place and to stand before the Son of Man. Similarly, Peter makes things an urgent call to end time prayer. The end of all things is at hand. Therefore, be self-controlled and sober-minded for the sake of your prayers. Even Jesus fought against the devil on our behalf with the weapon of prayer. He said to Peter in Luke 22:32, Satan has asked to have you that he might sift you like wheat. But I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail. So Jesus illustrates for us the opposition of a specific satanic threat with prayer. And of course, Jesus instructs us to make prayer a daily weapon for protection in general. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. That is, deliver us from the successful temptation of the evil one. Did you confront the designs of the devil with focus and determined power of prayer? No neutral zone. The question is not whether or not you want to be in this war. Hey, I said it was a war. Everyone is in it. Either we are defeated by the devil and thus following like cattle to slaughter, the prince of the power of air, or we are resisting. Resist him, firm your faith. There is no neutral zone. You either triumph by the blood of Jesus and the word of your testimony, or you will be enslaved by Satan. Therefore, share in suffering as a good soldier of Christ Jesus and wage the good warfare. Pray without ceasing. The Lord Jesus is no less a warrior today than in the days of old. So I urge you again, come to him as willing soldiers of the Prince of Peace and learn to say, he trains my hands for war. All right. Anybody still here? All right. Start screen sharing. And as promised, let's take a look at our 360-degree video that I promised y'all.
And like I said, the mount on the helmet broke from the fall off, so I ordered a new piece. Hopefully to hit them off. So when we come out Saturday, we should be good to go.
Now, this is going to be a headache. I can tell you right now. Because of the fall, the lenses is cracked. I had to turn the camera around. So if y'all look, you can see it's a spot right here and a spot right there. So we turn the camera around. I turned it around so we can get a nice clear view. But every 9 minutes and 25 seconds, I'm had to turn it back.
It was already at Lock Raven Hospital. So I rescheduled it.
So let's get moving.
And then at 4 o'clock, for some reason, I'm craving chocolate milk. I don't know why. But for some reason, I've been craving chocolate milk. I knew it, right in front of you. I knew it. Come on, bro, right in front of you. I knew it. Yeah. I feel like my foot down here to move. Told y'all. Same old. I ain't put my gloves on. I go to the light, because you know we're going to be at that light. And like I said, I ain't afraid of falling. I got my mama on. That's the best part. I ain't afraid of falling. We got our mama on. Hey. Shoot up there on the record, you can't do that. I said the streets up there on the record, you can't do that. I said the streets up there on the record, you can't do that. Everybody in the mother out here like I knew it would be. Am I surprised? Nope. Am I mad? Nope. It is what it is. But that was nice though. Oh, fuck. And you know, you can't drink the water, we got E. coli. Now the light has to change. Stop your gloves on. You got a green light? Wait a minute. I knew you wasn't. Am I surprised? Nope. Wish I could say I was surprised. I wish I could say that I was surprised. But then I look up and I realize that I'm so alive. And as long as I'm alive, I can make something happen. All I gotta say is ooh-wee, shimmer, shimmy, shimmy, dwee. I can't believe the part didn't come for the helmet. We can put the phone back up there. But we'll make this. And the other side of the lens is cracked. So we need a new 360-degree camera. I can look at it until it's cracked. Still works. So when I show myself, you'll see it. But if the camera hit the ground too, I mean, double make sure everything hit the ground. Pull up everything. But the good thing is, I can fix it. We can repair. We can repair. Look at the light rail. I don't know if y'all can see it around the truck. I mean, everybody in their mother out here, it's only what, 2.5 to them, 3.5 to them. Rush hour don't stop with another hour.
That's a damn shame. I going to the bathroom and came back. We still ain't got nowhere.
We out here.
I didn't miss nothing.
Y'all understand what I'm saying? Just the fact that we out here. Rush hour will start early. But we out here. I mean, everybody in their mother out here. I said everybody in their mother is out here. Sister, brother, lover, any of them. Oh, shit. That's all behind the track. For the ride right there. See, we couldn't go again.
Yeah, we almost died right there. I'm following that big truck. The light changed. That's crazy.
They trying to kill me.
That's just crazy.
Man, it's almost time for everybody to come home and probably watch cars out here. Yeah, it's almost time. I thought it was 95. Work at 925. Not 93. But it's all good. As long as we out here. And we're going to get what we need.
Can we speed up? We still sitting there. Spread up some more. Spread up. We still sitting there. Look at that. We still sitting there. Okay, I got a green light. Where we going? That's ridiculous. We ain't never seen that many cars. Go out there. Go ahead out there.
You can't see nothing. Ridiculous. You know, I was like the first light we missed, the second light, then we get rid of the third one.
They trying to take me out. Before we even got anywhere.
All them trucks sitting there turning, you can't see nothing. I couldn't see nothing. And if I went out there, I'd have got hit. And everybody would have been laughing. But I don't go, they get mad because I didn't go. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
See that? See how the lens damaged? So we looking at the rear right now. What y'all say? How these? Now I was staying on the other side of the line, but they don't let you back over.
Y'all know we lost the sunglasses. I ordered some new ones to be here Monday. I ordered some new Raven sunglasses, but I don't know where our sunglasses are. We had to buy some new ones. Of course, the sun here beat me in my face. We understand.
They're gonna slam on the brakes.
Gotta learn how to share the room. I wish y'all wasn't on here either, but y'all, why get mad about it? You know what I'm saying? Why get mad about it? I'm trying to see if my sunglasses over there. If they all somebody stole them by there, guarantee that. Anybody keep my sunglasses? Hey, better give me a smoke. Come on, guys.
I don't know if y'all can notice it, but y'all see the seam in between the two videos.
Get everybody to the back of the car.
Seam right down the center between the two lenses where they meet.
See, we were coming down this hill right here. This will set us up. Flying down this hill. That was the setup.
Hey, I'm cheating. I got over because that's a turn right lane. I ain't want to get caught. Now you see I get over more. Let the cars go by. Let everybody go where they got to go.
We out here on the move, showing proof. How y'all doing? Y'all want to ride through the college again? I don't want to get myself in trouble now. But y'all want to switch it up? This how we get in trouble. We switch it up. What is it? Max may use the full lane. What they doing? Shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, green. That gotta be one of the most beautiful college campuses I've ever seen. Beautiful out here. How y'all doing? Going uphill, and I found a trail. Let me help you get this hill. Now, wait. Shimmer, 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 dwee. Ooh, la, 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 tee, tee, wah, wee. We rock for our feet. Yes, y'all. Love to have a beautiful campus. John Hopkins University. You want to get that green light?
Okay. Oh, my bad, y'all. Oh no. Oh no. My bad, y'all. I was distracted. My bad. Let me wind back. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. Let me help you get this hill. Shimmer, 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 dwee. Ooh, la, 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 tee, tee, wah, wee. We rock for our feet. Yes, y'all. Love to have a beautiful campus. John Hopkins University. You want to get that green light? Oh, my song is on.
It looks like we got a meeting of minds here. Can I squeeze on three? Hey, let go. How you doing, sir? Come on now. Y'all want to take a little shortcut? Shucks, you knew it. Don't let me go, bitch. Don't let me go. Just put on the sofa and go, bitch. You'll kill you. I know. Bring it, kill you. I know. Kill you. All right, now we're going to make it that left line. We're going to make it right here. Come on, come on. Come on, girl, let's go. We get the green light. That's the green light. Shimmy, D. D. Hang on there. you doing, sir? Pretty good? Yeah. He purposely made us Mr. Light. I hope you wind up upside down, spinning around like Roscoe P. Coltrane on Dixie Hazard. Y'all might as well sit back and relax. We're gonna be here for a minute. What are you going for this?
Man, that light long.
You man know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. And that red light gonna turn green on the flat. First light gonna turn green. We will put our glove on to 36th Street. How you doing, buddy? Now I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna hold it in my hand. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. All right, we got to stick to the bike lane. Right there, you leave. Still can't put my glove on. That's bad. Who out there trying down? Shimmy, drink. Took the hat, it don't mean nothing. You took the hat, it don't mean nothing. How you doing? You can see the scene right down the middle of the screen. Look at that. How you doing, buddy? It's really windy. Normally, you don't hear that wind on this camera. You normally hear it on the phone. See how the camera turned around? Here we go. Here we back. I had no repeat. No repeat. That could be the pothole right there. Now that wasn't it. It was right here. That ain't. Yeah, it was right here.
Might have been that sewer hole.
You got a green one?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm on the way home. Like I said, our water laced with E. coli. We can't drink no water. So I went and got some sodas, and I got some chocolate milk to drink. They gave us a case of water.
yeah, drinking one on right now.
That's why y'all was sitting downstairs for that 10 minutes. I was running the water up. Now the weather's really good. The humidity high, but the weather's really good, y'all. The weather's really good.
I knew it. The humidity 85%. That's why I'm sitting there sweating. Humidity 85%. That's crazy. I knew it. I knew it. Get your leg over. How you doing, sir? You gonna dig me in my leg?
Like you going up. Hey, come do it. Go ahead. I'm coming back. And we talking about you and her going to it. Me and he was. What you doing there? Taking it upstairs.
It's a bicycle. It's not a motorcycle. What's going on with you, buddy? Oh, I got you. Thank you, sir. All right.
Come on, Daddy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you got it?
Now everybody gonna come piling here with me.
I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it. Where are you going?
Well,
Number 7 for me, please. Oh. You forgot I gotta take off of this stuff. What stuff right now? This right here. Oh.
last week I was at, I had to carry this thing up. She's like a stairs.
Oh, she was saying, why you bring that here? Oh, elevator for me. And yeah.
Now let's pause. Why is it any of his business? Why does this old fart care about me bringing Bessie in the building? What has Bessie done to this man, for this man to worry about me bringing her in the building? This is what I mean when I say that voice in your head is the devil talking to you, and he's saying the stupidest stuff. Because, see, if I was one of these young knuckleheads, and if he would have said that to one of these young knuckleheads, they would have knocked the dentures out of his mouth. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Why is it that people listen to that voice in their head, knowing it's nobody but the daggone devil, one of his demons? Why do you repeat that, what they tell you to say? It's the thing we've been using all week, and you see it in action. That's the third time in 3 minutes that man has asked about Bessie. He don't own the building. Why is it any of his concern? Bessie don't bother him. Ain't never gotten in his way. Why is he concerned about Bessie? Is he mad because he don't have one? Because he can save his money up and buy one, or he could have used this stimulus like I did to buy one. Why is he so concerned about me bringing in Bessie? I'm asking the question. Why is it that we worry about other people and their things more than we worry about ourselves? Did it make him feel like a man to say something? Did it make him feel special? What was the purpose of him worrying about what somebody else got? When we start taking care of our own business, we won't have time to worry about what somebody else doing. But y'all see this man keep asking me about Bessie. Keep asking me about my e-bike. Why? Why does it hurt him so much? Why does it bother him so much? Why does it disturb him so much? He can save his money up and get his own. This bike is not in his way. They were back there talking when I got on the elevator. They ran up and jumped on it. They could have got on the other elevator. It was bothering them so much. But no, they chose to bogart their way on and then want to complain. It's not my fault I got off before they did. But why is he concerned about my e-bike? He was fussing about somebody when they walked past me when I first came in. They was fussing about somebody. Always in somebody else's business. And then they wonder why bad things happen to them.
I'm holding that thing over there, man. Give me this. Give me this. And you hold the open door thing. I said we love you. Oh yeah, we are fans. So if you leave it outside, somebody will steal it.
Yeah.
He still.
That's why $1,500.
Huh?
That's why $1,500.
Oh yeah, you the one I was talking about to the camera, cause I got that little camera, and you said you
I
got
thought
it.
it actually broke. I got another.
They stole my son's speed.
I still got mine. I don't even know. I bought it for the wrong reason. I thought it was something I could put in my house.
They stole my son's free will. I understand this.
Yeah.
They stole my son's free will, the new ones they ride.
Yeah.
They stole that, but I'm glad that he got it on one of those,
Insurance.
the camera there and
Y'all have a good one.
Real tough. You have a good one, man.
Yeah, I appreciate the help.
All I wanted to do was get Bessie upstairs and get her unloaded. Everybody want to talk me to death. Everybody want to ask me a million questions. Don't understand it. All right, y'all. This is yesterday's video.
first floor.
I ordered two of these and only one came, but we got another light coming tomorrow. Y'all see? Look at the screen. Screen crack. I told you we hit face first. We definitely hit face first. We had the camera too high. I turned it around. So we had to see if this is
So these handlebars too high? No, they just right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna try and turn it around this way. That's the lowest it'll go? That might be too high. We might have to put it this way. Turn the camera around, Doc. You can see. Ooh wee, shimmy shimmy dwee. I said ooh la 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 ITT. 1, 2. So we're gonna try this tomorrow and see how it look. It still might be too high. We'll find out tomorrow. That might be too high. See how it's edging up? We'll find out tomorrow. When we take it out. Now I raised the handlebars. See, you can see when we fell. You see it's cracks in the lenses. Just want to see how it look. See how it throws me back around? In the videos, I see the light, but I don't see it when I'm out there riding. Y'all want to ride to the college again? It's so beautiful. How y'all doing? Subway? No, it's somebody right there. We got our own one. Just enjoying the ride. Let 'em live, hey. You got that car? You ain't got no take you out. There was somebody else going around us. There go the stadium. This is amazing how we in the West and then Civilization at the same time. On one side is the West, one side is Civilization. That's amazing. There what? Oh. How y'all doing? All right. All right. I just took y'all to the college. I just wanted to see how I looked at night. Just wanted to see how I looked at night. So looks much better during the day. But I just wanted y'all to see. Next month I might look into getting another camera, but right now, with it just being faced the other way, it's not gonna with it being faced the other way, the side that fell was facing forward. So we turned it around. That's why you see those spots when you see me. That's where the lens got damaged at. It still works. So I said I ain't no rush to replace it, but it still works. And like I said, we still got the first version, even though the 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 light don't let me know when it's recording. But push come to shove, we'll go back to using that one if we have to. But I want to focus on my winter wardrobe next month. Um, I want to start getting ready for the winter. I want to have me some clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still healing up. Um, wounds taking forever to heal, but we getting there. We got doctor's appointment on the 23rd, so I'm hoping to be healed up by then. What's the date? So what's it, the 12th now? So we got 10 more days. What? What did they say? All right, two of our things are shipped. Yeah, so we got 11 more days. We got a dual doctor appointment. That's the new light right there. We waiting on that. It's supposed to be a real tail light, but this is the new light right here. I'm hoping it's bright like that. We'll see. Say it's 1,000 lumens, so we'll see. Says it's supposed to be 1,000 lumens, so that's our new light coming tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. We also got. Hold on a second. Phone acting stupid. Y'all better not laugh at me. We got our new sunglasses coming tomorrow. See how they got the little cage down there? That's coming tomorrow. But did I put it in the cart? No, I didn't put it in the cart. Hold on a second. Don't you hate when you see something and then you look for it, you can't find it? I know I put it on low to high. Huh? Hold on a second. Now, of course, it won't pop up. I hit the button 4 times. Come on, man. Why you can't do your job? Frustrating. Is that too much to protect my face? Is that too much, y'all? Y'all let me know. Is that too much? It goes with the helmet. Is that too much? Y'all let me know. Here we go with the cheating. It's only $12.99. Is that too much? What I'm afraid is the police gonna see me wearing it, and they're gonna pull me over to see if I'm trying to rob something. Be like, yeah, I'm robbing something on the e-bike. Y'all not gonna be able to catch me. I'm on the e-bike. I got my face covered up, so you can't get me, right? Dang, I need to get a new hat. I keep forgetting. I need to get a new hat. My minister hat is gone. But it's not how something looks, it's what it represents. So a lot of people don't take me seriously anyway. What about this one? I think it looked too girly. Yeah, it's me. Like it's pink in there. That's transparent. That's what people that's doing the paintballing, and the airsoft, they're supposed to protect your face. So I might consider getting it. But already, y'all, it is 1 a.m. It's getting late. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope y'all enjoyed the sermon. And I'll see y'all next time. Like I said, we might go out tomorrow. I don't need anything, but we got a new light to test out. So we might go out while it's still dark. And then we'll bring the new sunglasses. And then we'll wear them on the way back. So if we go out early, or we might go, yeah, it'll probably be, not tomorrow, not this morning, but probably the next morning. We'll probably go out and hit the market. So y'all have a good night and be blessed. And I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for taking the time to watch me. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great night. We out of here.